A chorus for people living with Alzheimer's and their care partners? Who would have thought? But in 2014, Giving Voice gave it a try. And what started with one pilot chorus quickly turned into 3, 4, 10, and now there are over 50 Giving Voice inspired choruses around the country and the world. But who could have anticipated that in 2020, a pandemic would change our programming? We now, like many other arts organizations, have turned to technology to keep our singers connected. And who could have imagined that singers are using their computers or their mobile phones or iPads to sing weekly with their friends and family members? This is the story of how the unlikely has now turned into the norm, and how people living with Alzheimer's and their care partners are choosing a different but brighter path forward and connecting in different ways to song and to each other. And just like the rest of the world, our programming is forever changed.
Music turns on our brains. It really helps us to connect. It helps us to kind of wake up.
I know that I would have trouble remembering songs and lyrics, but when you put it to music, the music carries you along. It's the thought and the expression.
The part of our brain that houses music is there for so long.
You listen to the faces and the expressions and the words, and they all meld together.
It's there even in the latter stages of the disease.
No, she didn't lose her mind, she only lost her memory. But when she sang gospel music, the connectedness was there. She remembered every word and every tune and every note of that song. So the power of music is so awesome, it's so great.
And that's how music reaches into your soul, really, and you just feel it, and you can bring it up time and again, and it's fresh every time.
The people with dementia need something. They lose a sense of identity. They lose a sense of self-worth. But coming here, and then all of a sudden they get to sing and perform and bring joy. I mean, the people in the audience were laughing and clapping and standing and singing along with it. My goodness, that doesn't happen in every concert. But this was real, and you know, it just tears my heart out every time.
People, when they walk in, right away, there's a smile on their face. Always. And then when they see other people that they know, and they greet each other, and then when we start singing, even if they don't know the song, everybody's trying really hard because they want to do this.
Makes you feel safe.
So they have a lot of joy.
Fun to be with.
They are so willing and open to learn something so foreign and new.
Oh, we can't wait till Wednesday to sing.
We just are having so much fun with this.
Is that it was inside, it was in the whole body. You know, they could remember not only with their brain.
But this is a marvelous way to start the week, and I agree. This is a support group. There's no two ways about it.
I haven't been in the choirs before, but the group here is just so dynamic.
But you enjoy it once you get singing.
I love it.
Boy, you can't wait to get here every week, can you?
Yep. And I'll say, do I get picked up today?
Every morning she asks my sister that. Is today choir?
Wonderful, friendly group. My name is Sally Esme, and I'm 101 years old.
In Reflection, we talk often about the power of capturing language from generations past within gospel music, capturing rhythms of generations past within gospel music, particularly for Black people culturally. It's almost a tapping, like a well that keeps and holds things that we remember hearing our grandmothers say, or an auntie, you know. And I would parallel it to the ways that maybe people talk about the feelings they have when they smell fresh baked cookies, you know, or a peach cobbler, that groundedness. that is embedded in the music when we come together. And we see it in the swaying that happens. We see it in the smirks and the joys, that spark as we're singing together, the giggles that we hear on the unmuted mics, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's contagious, right? And it's healing, right? We talk about the healing power of music, right? But then it's the gift that keeps on giving, right? And that you can't wait to get back for again, right?
But then I went to a Giving Voice rehearsal, and I sat up on a stage while Jeannie directed, and I watched the faces of the people. And the glow and the happiness and the joy was, I said, I want that. And so that's why I got into this sort of thing. But I never expected this to be the highlight of my week.
It's incredibly important to continue a ritual, repetitive repertoire pattern, the 3 R's, so that our singers know what to expect, they are comfortable, and they are supported in community, so that they know as soon as they get on, we're going to start giving voice, we're going to start singing.
Who's the chorus we all love that's made for you and me? Spell G-I-V-I-N-G-V-O-I-C-E.
We wave at
Hey there, hi there, ho there. You're as welcome as can
We
be.
have a good morning song. We sing the WCCO, Good Morning, Good Morning. And everybody knows that. That's why we picked that.
My favorite is when we sing our opening Sing a Song, and I really think about those words, that music is a thing that brings us together. It is a thing that frees us, it gives us joy, and we shouldn't worry about what happens as we sing. We should just do it. We should just enjoy it. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anybody else to hear. Just sing a song. And I'm really glad that we're aiming and being able to touch the lives of individuals who are touched by dementia and their family and their caregivers.
You've got to accentuate the positive.
I feel like we needed to do our choir on Zoom. It was a question that we discussed in board meetings, and we all decided this is a great attempt that we need to make, but there was just a lot of skepticism. Can people learn that? Can this age group latch on to that technology and do it? And they did fabulously. They got the hang of it. There were a couple individuals who needed a little bit of extra help, but we had people on the phone ready to assist and talk them through it, and they did great. And they just got used to it. I mean, it was just what we do. If we want to connect, we go on Zoom, because life goes on and our need for social connection continues.
And it's because of the family support, I am absolutely sure, of what they've done with Zoom, that they have helped their loved ones to not be isolated. We have to stay together. So their determination has just superseded and blown us all away. They are so quick now with their unmute and their mute button that I can keep not just a call and response with singing, but I can keep the questions going so that we can truly have more conversation.
Are you ready to sing?
We are ready to sing.
Are you ready to sing?
We are ready to sing.
A big sense of community at the virtual rehearsals.
The bond got even tighter, and that welcome as people came in the space, the interaction that happened. But now we're much more intentional about that online.
I'm excited when I see those eyes light up and their cheeks lift, and I can tell when the music is speaking to them. And even though the audio delay of Zoom doesn't let us sing together, we do sing together.
It was a surprise that how many of our seniors seem to be fine with the virtual connect.
Well, originally it was a little bit intimidating because here we had been used to touching each other, and now we were looking into a camera on a screen. Maybe after 15 minutes, it felt very good. And I enjoyed it because I saw the other people.
Uno de los logros más importantes que para mí pude ver del proyecto es que los seniors se sintieron que la tecnología no los estaba dejando atrás. Lo entendieron y lo controlaban muy bien. O sea, la forma de entender la tecnología les dio mucho poder para poder, cada sesión que venía, sentirse más seguros y poder entregar más de sí mismos.
And it was fun because she would start picking them out one at a time. Oh, there's Sister Kay, there's Sister Eleanor. And it gave her a sense of belonging during a pretty lonely time of the pandemic.
We have our check-in, which is a beautiful part of our rehearsal, where we open with a question of the day. And that really helps to have a beautiful thing that centers all that's about to happen.
And the elders really enjoy what they hear, and they are invited often by the guest singer to participate. And sometimes they forget to mute, you know, but that's fun too.
After our Giving Voice rehearsals now, we do have breakout sessions. So you're interacting with a small group, maybe 4 screens, maybe 6 screens, but you have that time to feel that personal connection.
It's an amazing bunch of people that I knew because I was in the men's section, but I didn't know, and I know much better now.
We play in the St. Paul Police Band, and we keep on playing all this time, and we joined the choir and now, and we really enjoy doing that also.
Because when we do the move and groove, we used to do that just sort of sitting, right? But now Jim comes out from the other room and they dance, and they are good dancers. Good dancers.
I love it. Anytime I can dance, I want to. I was made to, is what I say.
To see them evolve on the computer, right? It was beautiful. I think it's not ideal for what music ultimately wants to do, but it's so needed. It's so needed, and right now you have to find those opportunities, and I see the possibility of being able to offer more than what I could do in person, just because I can switch a camera and be dancing, and then show a video, and then grab another instrument, and everything is so smooth, right?
But it has been such a jewel in my life, because the music that is shared at those rehearsals, the conversations, the story, how the story of lives linked to the music and linked to the sharing is very rich.
We've had so much fun together. We are snarky together, we are giggly together, we are serious together, right? And we have a wonderful time singing together.
There's something that I observed with one of our seniors. She's one of our seniors. She normally walks with an aid, but when she began to sing, she got down from the pulpit area unaided and walked down the aisle singing her song, and she was like transformed into a younger version of herself as she sang that song so wonderfully. Everyone was on their feet.
In everyday life, there's a lot of memory issues, but when she gets to choir, everything is easy for her, and she feels a part of something special. And I love to see her happy like that. Yeah.
Oh, it's joyous, actually.
This is a home for me. These people are looking out for me, and I'm looking out for them.
Of all people, it was an Elvis Presley song that he made. And I can't think of the title of it now, but every time I sing it, tears come to my eyes.
I can't help falling in love with you.
That's the song.